He should go and vow to stop killings at a Barakpa community. Tinubu should work hard to stop those people killing Igongo farmers, Igongo communities, people that set Igongo community ablaze 2-3 years ago. Tinubu should do all his homework well to stop the killings in Idoma land, Benue State. He should go to Nupe land and stop those Fulani that are killing the farm dwellers in between Kwara and the Niger State. The Nupe tribes are crying foul. Oga Igbo man is there. Nobody's fighting Igbo man. Igbo man is busy going on about his normal daily business. What? The forest guard in Nigeria, do you know their name? ESN. They are busy protesting, fighting against incessant Fulani herdsmen attack in southeastern Nigeria. Enugu axis, the whole Nsukka. Anambra axis, where we have border with Kogi and Benue State. All the forest guard, ESN security men, they are doing better job. And we are trying to secure there. Oga Tinubu is not securing us in the southeast. It's a lie. Because since the inception of his regime, nothing good has come to Igbo land. It is the only thing we sensed since 2015 till date is the flyover. Flyover across River Niger is not bridge. No, it is a lie. The only bridge we have across River Niger is Niger Bridge, well protected by both sides, with huge corrugated iron by both sides. You can see it that it is as good as the Arizona Bridge, no, Baltimore Bridge that was hit by cargo ship 2 months ago. I listen to me, that is what we call bridge. What Buhari administration constructed across River Niger is called flyover. It is not a bridge, a flyover. The former bridge is Niger Bridge. For your information, nothing good has come to Southeast since inception of Tinubu regime of 12 months. What has gone over there is soldiers rolling tank to Osumohu, soldiers moving with their armored tank in Uli, soldiers attacking and shooting Ihiala boys, soldiers attacking and shooting Ihiala boys, our mama boys, Igbo youths in Imo State, in Abia State. Come what may, we will never succumb to intimidation. Over marginalization has been there. It is no new thing to me. I'm an Igbo man. It was there since 1970. So marginalization, oppression, suppression, Igbo man is used to it. But currently, if you come telling me that I can never remember fallen heroes, my brothers that were killed during Nigerian Biafra civil war, you are lying. You are talking nonsense. Every 31st, Igbo man in America, in the UK, in China, in India, in Lagos, they must remember their fallen heroes. In Lagos here, you can go one corner, in a pensive mood, you can buy your beer or mineral, whatever you have money to pay for. You get it done, you sit down and discuss about these fallen heroes. Nigeria is not happy with Igbo man. Tinubu government is angry with Igbo man. We are seeing it all over the places. No intimidation can stop me from saying the truth on social media. After all, my best girlfriend now is Aisha Yusuf. She's a truthful lady. I love her. He's telling Nigeria, they are calling for arrest. He's a truthful woman. They should go and arrest her. We are here to tell the whole world that Aisha Yusuf should be released immediately.
But she has not been arrested. But they are they're already clamoring for her arrest.
They should go and arrest him. AGA should go. No, IG should go and arrest him now. They should go and arrest him. Arrest him. Nko Nabadite. Nnadikan was kidnapped, not only arrested, but abducted from Nairobi, Kenya to Nigeria illegally without appropriate extradition process. If Aisha Yusuf arrested Nko, this sun that is going down to the horizon, it must pierce through from the eastern horizon tomorrow, early in the morning. It changes nothing. If Aisha Yusuf arrested, she is not dead. You can only kill the body, you can't kill the soul. Nothing changes if Aisha arrested. you listening to me? After all, Shiite leader, Zaki, have they released him? Thank you. Nnamdi Kanu, is he not still there? If you arrest Aisha Yusuf Nko, don't you know that Aisha Yusuf is stronger than many able-bodied men in the north that have seen justice playing out? Still, solotape their mouths. Oga, Aisha Yusuf is stronger than Joy Bokwe that is messing his destiny up in Lagos State because of a Gunje. Oga, Aisha Yusuf is stronger than most of the able-bodied Igbo men that have turned their back on Biafra agitation. Oga, let me tell you, there is mighty man in Aisha Yusuf. He's a woman, but he's a mighty man. Thank you.
So finally, you don't see Tinubu fighting insecurity in the southeast.
Tinubu is not fighting insecurity. He's trying to disrupt Alex Oti's regime. The good work that Alex Oti is doing for the Abians is crashing him all over his scrotum. Apamu. It's scratching him. Tinubu ba Apamu kobo. What was the man about Apamu? Dave Omani, governor of Enugu State, is Apamu. On a war highway, Alex Oti in Abia State is doing good work. That's why it is only in Aba, Obikaba Junction. That's where soldiers went and mounted their checkpoint that day. Instead of allowing sleeping dog to lie. We don't know what transpired there, but I tell you that death of those 5 soldiers is not good. Accusing IPOB is an empty lie. Because why? The perpetrators use mask. They mask their face. How do you read the profile of those people and say it is IPOB? When it was obvious that ekpa has come out and said, hold him responsible, not IPOB. Oga, all roads should be led towards to Finland to get Simon Ekpa arrested. Why are they afraid of that finished military man? I think Nigerian man can shoot gun well now. I think Nigerian man can easily kill Nigerians, civilians, unarmed. Why are they not going to Finland to go and slug it out with finished military? Someone who is a military man is not afraid of death. You can see what he's doing. He's not covering his face. So when you find out that someone has taken the responsibility, go there. IPOB is not happy that soldiers were killed. Now myself, Raf, I'm not happy. Those soldiers that we laid down their life there, they have their families. I'm not happy. Nigerian soldiers should go and arrest him. Chief of Army Staff is there. Go to Finland and fish him out. After fishing him out, we can see the finished fish, Simon Ekpa. After they fish him out, he's now becoming a fish, living in Finland. And when they fish him out, they should bring the fish to Nigeria for us to see and examine the finished fish. They can butcher him and cheer ekpa and chop. I won't use the word eat. Fish is for consumption, Abi. Now they would bring the finished fish here after fishing him out from Finland. My brother, that is my take.
So at least, Tinubu, just like what you said now, at least Tinubu should let him just try to curb the insecurity in the south because it's already getting out of hand. That's how we just.
The people that are responsible for the insecurity in the south are the Fulani herdsmen. They are the ones that are coming from the axis of Nibo Nise community in Enugu State, Igbo community in Enugu State, Ihalumona, Yamufu from Enugu State axis, where Enugu is bordering the north. That's where the Fulani herdsmen influx into the southeastern Nigeria is ensuing right now. It's happening. Tinubu should go give marching order to Nigerian military to stop the Fulanis. This whole military giving order should be Igbo soldiers. If you allow Fulani soldiers, they will go there and help those Fulani to abet all manner of criminalities going on there by Fulani herdsmen. Fulani soldiers can never go against or be against Fulani herdsmen. Igbo soldiers, Yoruba soldiers, Benue soldiers, people from these extractions should be deployed to that place, redeployed there, not Fulani soldiers. That is when Tinubu will get it right.
Okay, but if they release Nnamdi Kanu, do you think that will be one of the solutions curbing the insecurity in the south?
If Nnamdi Kanu comes out, nobody's gonna mess up there again. The whole southeastern boys, youths, men, women, boys, girls are crying, bruising their bodies to have him released, because he's there as an innocent man. He did not offend Tinubu nor Buhari. Did he offend? Nnamdi Kanu did not offend anybody. He's going his normal agitation, Biafra agitation business around the world. It is all about agitation transaction, and he's doing it peacefully. He has won an award from international Transparency International and other human rights organizations. Nnamdi Kanu has won an award as the most, peaceful agitator in the world. Oga, shame onto Buhari regime that have him incarcerated.
It depends on what he sees as insecurity in Southeast. I don't think, to an extent, I want to agree with him that there is insecurity in the Southeast. But the factor, of insecurity in the Southeast is somebody that has been illegally detained, which everything about insecurity has been built around him, and that is why anything that you mention about insecurity in the entire eastern Nigeria, you talk about Nnamdi Kanu, that structure of insecurity has been built around him because of the perceived agenda of victimization, of marginalization, of conquest, by the powers that be, and the people. Everybody sees Nnamdi Kanu as that symbol, and his presence, his continuous presence in an illegal atmosphere without any crime committed, is fueling deep reservations against Nigeria. And of course, I have to understand that the people led to the killing of those 5 soldiers, who are predominantly from the Abia state, so to say, was for me an act of criminality, and a proper investigation should be carried in that regard, because I do not support that kind of act, and no sane person will support that kind of killing of soldiers, for just any cause. We are not at war. Biafra is not at war, we know. The southeastern Nigeria is not at war, even though there has been an psychological warfare that has been waged against the entire Igbo Biafran country, nation, for a very long time. But Nnamdi Kanu's presence and his understanding and Igbo understanding is what has kept people, trying to control themselves. As it may. May 30 was the remembrance in commemoration day for over 7 million Biafrans that have lost their war that very day. And it was quite unfortunate that that mourning and celebration turned very bloody, and that was what led to the killing of 5 soldiers. We are going to look at the Governor Oti body language and what Governor Oti have done so far to make sure that there is no form of military retaliation, in that regard. I think kudos to the governor to an extent. He has been trying to persuade, he has shown enough solidarity to the military hierarchy, and what happened is quite regrettable. Then on the side of the presidency, trying to throw another body language to the situation, given the rush of which he made that kind of statement, is well understood, and we know that kind of thing. We know where it's coming from, and we know the reason why. That anything that has to do with Biafrans and Igbos, the speed is always come with a lot of interpretations, which we have seen coming from the presidency. Though we are not in support of that, but we expected the president to call for a proper investigation, and that investigation needs to be something that has to do with the Nigerian police force, coming out to do a proper investigation that will unveil the mysteries and the criminality that have led to the killing of 5 soldiers, and make sure that anybody who is found guilty must definitely face the law.
Well, we've seen allegation against the IPOB that they are the one that caused the death of the 5 soldiers. Do you not think there will be a clash between the military and the IPOB the same time? Because but the IPOB have come out and tell the world that they were not involved in the killings of the military men. But do you not see them clashing in the future?
You see, one thing I love to be part of, and I love their ideology and the concept and the background that established the IPOB, and their watchword has always been command and control. They knew that they are dealing with people, and for you to deal with Igbo, you have to be super intelligent, for you to be handled a tribe like Igbo. Igbos are not really difficult to handle, but because of their Republican nature, you have to be always ahead of them in terms of planning and other things that comes with, leadership. IPOB has never been a violent organization. IPOB has never involved in any violent act whatsoever, irrespective of the provocation from enemies of the land. IPOB refused to take up arms. IPOB refused to be violent. IPOB refused to resort to killings, in whichever way, or destruction, whichever way. They have resisted it, and that resistance you are seeing comes from their nature, because an average Igbo man knows how to persevere. An average Igbo man believes in long suffering. An average Igbo man is connected to nature, and nature is God. So you can see the level of, shock observer that Igbo man has. So, and they continue to defend, that sanity, that IPOB is not a violent organization, and that the federal government of Nigeria should understand that very well. Anybody, can act in disguise. It can be the federal government that went ahead to carry out that kind of assassination. It can be the enemies of the state governor, talking about Alex Oti. It can also be people who does not want Biafra to work, or the East to be in peace. It can also be some elements who want to cripple or bring discredit to the IPOB and what they are doing. So that's why we're saying that there's no need for a personal attack from the military or from the army against the indigenous or citizens of Aba. Allow the Nigerian police force to conduct a proper investigation and to be able to determine, what led to that criminal act. And secondly, there's nobody, irrespective of how you are, irrespective of the group we are coming from, that want to, as far as Biafra is concerned, no militancy in Biafra land, and no militancy can stand, the command and control of IPOB now and the time to come.